Lancashire captain Dane Vilas alongside me. Dane, to assess the first day, we've had an hour or so since the close of play. What's your overall thoughts?
Yeah, obviously very tough, but disappointing to be honest. I think winning the toss and electing to bowl first on a good wicket with a bit of overcast conditions, we were definitely expecting a bit more. But in saying that, I think obviously the guys batted really well. Obviously Slates, he's been our nemesis, this Bob Willis Trophy. It's his second 100 against us, so it's a bit disappointing. But I think we've had a brief chat there, and now we know what we need to do and where we need to come back from, and definitely to bounce back tomorrow.
Just at the toss and the decision to have a ball first, was it a pretty straightforward one for you, or was there an element of doubt with that?
No, not really. I think there was a bit of doubt. There always is. I think it's obviously a good wicket, and we knew it was really hard and it was going to be a good batting wicket. But I think the quality of our bowlers and with the overhead conditions and being a fresh pitch, we thought it would probably best to bowl first. But unfortunately, it didn't work out for us.
I don't think it would be outrageous to suggest that perhaps a little bit unlucky at times as well. You had a couple of edges which didn't quite carry, a couple of shouts for LBW as well. So you were in it, weren't you? But perhaps not at your absolute best throughout the course of the day.
Yeah, I think so. If we completely honest with ourselves, we didn't hold on to a couple of chances that went down. It's tough when you put a guy down early and then he goes on to get 100. If we take those chances, or if we get those lucky sort of those 50-50 decisions that go our way, then it's completely different. But in saying that, it didn't happen, so we need to adjust to it and need to bounce back as well.
Difficult from where we're commentating to see whether they carried or not, but a couple did they?
Yeah, I think there were probably three. Right.
Okay.
One or two dropped short as well, which is also frustrating. I know it's obviously tough at the back there when some of the balls are flying through, and then the next that do come drop short, you're sort of in between where to stand. I mean, I've done it for a long time, so I never want to obviously push the guys forward, or but it can be a bit frustrating, especially for the bowlers who are pouring their hearts out, and then you see an edge drop short, which is difficult. But it's obviously all learning, and we need to adapt, and it's new conditions, so it's fine.
And for you as captain today, I mean, you've had a lot of good days where you've had watching your bowlers run in and go through teams and be really dominant. But today, how testing was it for you as a skipper?
Yeah, very testing. I mean, obviously the guys batted well. You've got two class players there who batting well. I mean, obviously, like I said, Slats, he's had a good run against us in the first game, and then obviously, Ducky being an international player, international quality. So it is tough when you come up against guys like that who are playing well, keep you busy. So yeah, it was tough, and but we've had a few plans, and the guys try to adjust them, but I don't think we were quite at our best with the ball and in the field. So it's just all learning, and that's the beauty about this game. Everything can't be easy. Sometimes you need it to be hard, and you need to adjust to those things and take the learning from it, which is important, especially for a young bowling attack at times. We've got a couple of guys who are finding their feet. I mean, obviously, if you've got a guy like Bales who is your leading, your senior bowler, and he's still got a long way to go, a long way in his career. There's lots of opportunity, and hopefully the guys take a lot of learning from this, and never want to be in that position again. Take a few more wickets.
As a captain, when you've got a young attack, and certainly it was young for the first game of the competition, is it exciting to have that challenge to help these young guys through?
Yeah, it is definitely. I think that's the the onus on us is to make them better and to get them up to speed as soon as possible, especially at a big club like Lancs. You want everybody performing and firing straight away and as soon as we can, and it's important to get them through, and not only for Lancashire, but also for the future for England stars, hopefully. But there's a long way from that, but it's important that these guys take learnings from this and get used to these tough conditions, because the higher you go and the more you play, there are going to be more and more challenging times ahead. But it's important. I hope they have, and I know they will do. We had a good chat now after the day's play of what we did well, where we didn't do so well, and then hopefully can bounce back again tomorrow.
Well, good luck tomorrow.
Thank you very much.